Imagine this. You and your closest friend are not ordinary people. You are kings. Powerful rulers of vast, prosperous empires. At first, everything is perfect. You grow together. You trade, you protect each other, you celebrate victories side by side. But history teaches us a brutal truth. Two swords cannot stay in one sheath forever. As power grows, ego grows. As influence expands, fear follows. And slowly, friendship turns into rivalry. Today's story is about one of the most destructive wars in human history. A war that didn't just destroy cities, but changed the rules of warfare forever. This is the story of Peloponnesian War. The birth of a powerful alliance. Let's go back to 431 BCE. At this time, Athens was the most powerful city-state in Greece. It had the strongest navy. A booming economy. A growing empire. And a political system unlike any other, democracy. Athens formed a massive alliance of city-states known as the Delian League. Something like an ancient version of the United Nations or NATO. The deal was simple. Members would contribute money or ships. Athens would protect everyone. But slowly, protection turned into control. Leaving the League? That was not allowed. The rising fear of Sparta. Now enter Athens' old friend and future enemy, Sparta. Sparta was everything Athens was not. No democracy. No luxury. No navy. Instead, Sparta had the most feared army on land. For years, Athens and Sparta were allies. Together, they defeated Persia, the greatest threat of the ancient world. But once Persia was gone, the real tension began. Sparta watched Athens grow richer, stronger, more arrogant. And Sparta thought, if Athens keeps growing, we will become irrelevant. Fear turned into suspicion. Suspicion turned into hostility. And finally, war. Two different ways to fight a war. This war was unique. Athens knew. We cannot defeat Sparta on land. So Athens stayed behind its massive walls and used its navy to strike coastal cities. Sparta knew. We cannot defeat Athens at sea. So Spartan armies invaded the countryside, burning farms and villages. This wasn't about one decisive battle. This was a war of patience, endurance, and psychology. The plague that changed everything. Then came disaster. In 430 BCE, a deadly plague hit Athens. Tens of thousands died, soldiers, civilians, leaders. Among them was Athens' greatest leader, Pericles. Imagine this. A city already under siege. Crowded behind walls. Disease spreading uncontrollably. It was like COVID, but without medicine, science, or hospitals. Athens survived. But it was never the same again. A fragile peace, and false confidence. After years of exhaustion, both sides agreed to a temporary peace in 421 BCE. It was supposed to last 50 years. But peace without trust is just war waiting to restart. Athens still believed. We are unbeatable. And this confidence led to the biggest mistake in Athenian history. The man who ruined everything. Meet Alcibiades. Charismatic. Brilliant speaker. Dangerously ambitious. He convinced Athens to launch a massive invasion of Sicily, targeting the city of Syracuse. His promise? Unlimited wealth. Total dominance. Sparta permanently weakened. But this expedition was cursed from the start. Leadership scandals. Political chaos. Poor planning. Then came the final blow. Superstition versus strategy. Just as the army was about to retreat, a lunar eclipse occurred. To us, it's science. To them, it was a divine warning. Athens delayed retreat for 27 days. Those 27 days were fatal. Spartan allies attacked. The Athenian fleet was destroyed. The army was trapped. The entire campaign ended in total annihilation. The fall of Athens. Sparta learned one crucial lesson. Destroy Athens' navy, and Athens will fall. With Persian support, Sparta built a fleet. In 404 BCE, Athens surrendered. Its walls were destroyed. Its navy dismantled. Its democracy replaced by a brutal oligarchy. Athens eventually regained democracy. But the damage was permanent. Why this war matters? This war didn't just destroy Athens and Sparta. It weakened all of Greece. And when Greece was divided and exhausted, a new power rose from the north. A man you definitely know. Alexander the Great. Greek independence never truly recovered. 3 powerful lessons from history. 1. Never underestimate your enemy. Athens ignored peace offers because they felt superior. That arrogance cost them everything. 2. Your enemy's enemy is not always your friend. Alliances shift. Interests change. History repeats. 3. Superstition can destroy empires. That one lunar eclipse decision changed the course of history. Final thoughts. The Peloponnesian War teaches us something timeless. Power without wisdom leads to collapse. If you enjoyed this story and want more cinematic history, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow the channel. Because history doesn't just tell us what happened. It warns us what can happen again.